Alrighty. So let's just continue. You know, I fed them some bread. You know, they chugged on some wine, so we're ready to go again. So let's see. Where should we go now? Oh, I got some soul stones. So actually, yeah, maybe I should use some of those soul stones since we're here. In fact, I should probably want to go back to the Grand Library real quick. Just so I can use the soul stones of the dead bodies. You know, this is a mirror. This is a mirror and all. Actually, where are some dead bodies? You know, I forget where the dead bodies are. Whatever, I'll just do it here. One dead body. That. I have a bunch of coins as well, so I might as well. Let's see. Just use up here. I like to buy more soul stones because I got a bunch of money right from the treasure chest. I have 76 coins. So where's that merchant again? It's to the right, I think. Talk to you. I like to buy some more soul stones. In fact, I'll just buy all of them as much as I can anyway. There you go. Those are very useful. And I guess what we need to do now is, yeah, just head back to the Hexen, get more skills, just get more powerful. That's what we need to do. Yeah, backtracking. I feel like it's worth it, you know? Use the Hexen. Alright, let's see. Well, actually, I only want one skill, actually. I just want Healing Whispers, really. I just want to get that real quick. There you go. Anything else? Alright, that's not really... We don't really need counter magic. This stuff is kind of useful, but we can't use it at the moment. We gotta get a tormented soul first. A Devour is pretty useful. You can basically eat corpses. You know, that's like a thing. Pheromones. Pheromones is kind of useful, but not really, at least to me, not really essential. Alright, guys, that's it. What I have the extra soul stone for, I want to curse my equipment, actually. So I actually want to curse, if I can, yeah, I want to curse Blue Sin, but I need 2 more souls. I like to save 1 soul, though. I want, like, 1 extra soul stone for something else, however. Is there, like, a way to get 1 more extra soul stone? It'd be great if I can. I mean, I guess I could just use it. Like, I could just do it now, but... F3. No, actually, I need to... Okay, yeah. As long as I have 1 soul stone left. I just need, like, 1 soul stone left because there's, like, 1 more a unique soul that I want to get. I guess we're gonna worry about that right now. But let's see. I need a soul. You know what? I think we're powerful enough. We have On Guard. We have powerful weapons. Let's see what happens. We have the advantage. Rid of that. Rid of that, possible. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. Can we one-shot all these limbs, actually? Yeah, I think we can. Just get rid of his weapons. All his weapons. And frickin' just freaking gang up on him. Murder you. You've been a pain in my ass. Just for existing. So therefore you must be destroyed. Also just so I can use the soul stone. So search him. Meat pie. And moldy bread. Let's see. Anything else? You know, since I'm here, I might as well just... I have so much tinder boxes, right? 43 tinder boxes. I'm not gonna go through all those tinder boxes. Might as well just light up the area. Just for fun. Die down, though. Also, Crow Mauler, are you here? Oh, no, there's that guy here, actually. Just grab his soul real quick. There you go. You know, I might even consider fighting Crow Mauler. Maybe. If that's possible. Probably a bad idea. We're at our strongest, you know, so we can probably fight him. But will I win without any casualties? That's the problem. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's here, though. Oh well. You know, I've heard, you know, I thought that Crow Mauler, like, stops stalking you after you reach Mahabra. But it seems like there's always that warning, you know, a terrifying presence to enter the room or whatever. They still seem to follow you. So, is that just a lie? You know, or like maybe again, there's a lot of misinformation or like facts, you know, that used to be true in previous updates of the game, but then the game's been updated like multiple times, so maybe that's changed. Or maybe it's another bug actually, like a weird bug maybe with the mod. Again, I've definitely got a bug before where the game literally crashed, so I don't know if it's changed anything because of the mods. I only have 2 mods really. Yeah, it's just the censorship mod and the now in English mod. Anyway, we are going to make the blue sin cursed. You know why you want to make the blue sin cursed? Well, normally it would increase the attack power. I don't know if you've been paying attention. As far as I know, it doesn't actually increase the attack power for blue sin, but it does have an additional effect that I guess we'll see later. You know, it will become very apparent once we just enter combat. But basically, it does make it better, though. So that's a good thing. Again, I mentioned before, but there was a weapon that I always used to get, actually, a lot of playthroughs. I used to always get the crude sword. I didn't get it in this playthrough, but the lizard guys, you know, they always seem to drop the crude sword, which is a 2-handed weapon, which is actually pretty good, you know, just for like a common weapon. It's pretty useful. But when I try to curse it, you know, to make it stronger, it just broke. That's just like, what the heck? Kind of waste of a lot of souls and everything. It just trolls you. Save the game. Yeah, I'm a save-aholic. Save the game like multiple times. Yeah, I mean, let's see. It's like another thing we can do. Well, maybe we'll do it next time. I don't know. It's like a little small thing. I mean, I have to do it later anyway, but I guess we don't have to do it. For now, though, let's let's go. Where should we go? I mean, obviously, go Grand Library, and then we can continue on this way. Darkness and Gulf. Yeah, and then I need. Oh, sticks. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, there's some blue herbs here as well. We can go on the right side too. In the present time, we never actually did that yet. Right, present time. I always mix up past and present. You know, you think, you know, I don't know. It's weird, but like in my mind, like you would think this is past for some reason. Past is like old and dreary, and like new is like the present would be nice and golden. But it's like the opposite. You know, it's like the other way around actually. I don't know. Like in my head, you would think the new thing is the shiny thing, right? At least in my head. Yeah. Get the drop on you. You will die. I will stab your hands. Boom. Actually, it doesn't show it there. I was gonna say what the blue sin does, but it doesn't do much. Oh man, flies? That's just annoying. But yeah, there you go. You see that icon? It means he's on fire. So that's what the blue sin does, basically. It gives you damage over time effect. Also, what? That's annoying. Bad breath. I do have some herbs. I think I ran out of white vials. I don't have any white vials anymore, but I do have some herbs. I'll probably use the herbs to like create an antidote. What was it? I actually don't remember which one it was. I think it was just green and red, right? Item. Especially potent. Green and red. I think that's what it was. Okay, very Resident Evil. Just mix some herbs. Good. Red and green. Right, yeah. And we took some damage, so we can heal up actually. For the power of healing. Easy. I believe Loving Whispers. Healing Whispers. Which one was it? Heal a Christopher amount of health. Loving Whispers is 1, right? So just that. There you go. Yeah. And that's all we need for now. Might as well use a pipe. This game is like, again, it really is like survival, right? Like all survival games. What that entails is just going through the menu and just balancing meters. that's what they really. Again, I rant about this a lot in a lot of like my playthroughs whenever there's like survival game elements, but it really does feel like that, right? It feels like a chore sometimes. It's like, gotta do this, gotta do that. You spend like a long time in your menu just trying to balance meters. But let's see. So there's a way down that way. In fact, I kind of already know what to do. I remember my first time doing this. Actually, no. I'm thinking something else. I don't know why my brain got mixed up because of the layout. I guess, well, I mean, you can go down this way. Let's throw a stone to it. Actually, can you go down this way? The pit is really... Okay. For some reason, I thought we were somewhere else. No, never mind. Yeah. We'll get to that, actually. I don't know, my head was, like, somewhere else. So yeah, we can't go this way because in the present, it's cut off. In that case, where was it? How do I get, can't remember. How do I get... That's how you get to the Grand Library. And everything. Can't remember. Oh yeah, there's a sign here, by the way. Gives you an idea where everything is. Some cool writing. There's the Grand Libraries of Enlightenment to the north. East is the Central Square and the Tower of Endless. We've been there. And south is the Temple of Torment. Do you want to go to the Temple of Torment? Sounds like a bad idea. Throwing dart. We have Pit of Enlightenment. Some mushrooms. A lot of mushrooms in here. Actually. Grab them. So our characters need to be topped off with mushrooms. Might as well. Nom. Let's eat some dirty mushrooms off the ground. Great. Delicious. Alright. What's over here? Can't remember. No, I'm kind of lost actually. What was it over here again? It's a freaking spider. We're not gonna worry about that spider. Really. It's just a spider. Who cares? This way. Oh yeah, those are the others. Oh yeah, that's why. Because there's the other side here. This way. So we've been here in the path, actually. Explosive vial. You know, I never actually used explosive vial there. I wonder where that goes. I don't remember. Well, did we fight? No, yeah, fighting the spider, by the way. The spider was following us. So you know this spider here looks dangerous, but what you can actually do... I mean, besides just killing it, I guess. You can also talk to it. You know, there's like multiple options. These are like a default options for a lot of enemies. But you can also step on it. I don't know why it's under the talk option, but with ease, you step on the spider. Oop, okay, you just step on the spider. It's that easy. It's just a random spider. I don't know. Anyway, here's this thing. Here's this guy. It's the Gaunt Knight. As you can see, Gaunt Knight. I mean, I don't know. If you remember the characters, you know, Gene, Buckman, and Seymour, I think, they mentioned like a knight, right? Some kind of knight, dark knight guy that's lost his mind. I guess that's the only hint, but basically what you can do, and this is not really necessary. In fact, again, this is not really to my benefit, but I think what you can do is use the elixir of mind, right? But you gotta like, wait, I don't remember actually. What was the, I think you gotta talk to them first, right? Yeah, you gotta talk to them, I think. And everybody else just guard, just in case this doesn't work. I think you just talk to them. You know, you can ask some questions. You'll soon realize if you do, probably, you know, nothing happens. But you can also use the elixir of mind. Elixir of mind, you know, cures, you know, sanity, or it gives you sanity, right? So you're like, here you go. You just throw it at his face. Great. And it's like, the God Knight slows down and lowers his weapon. Okay, can I talk to you again? There's no need to fight. What? Why? Why are we even fighting? I remember now. My name is Cyril. What have I done? Are you okay? I'm getting my senses back now. I'm sorry about the way I assaulted you. My resolve was too weak. The madness engulfed me. Why are you here? I have a mission down here, but I fear I've delved too deep. I'm sorry. I must collect my thoughts here for a second. Did I do it right? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, okay. I met Gene, Buckman, and Sarah Seymour. You did? You did? They're still alive after all this time. Where are they? What's in it for me? Okay, they're at the basement. Of course, that's our meeting spot. If you excuse me, I need to hurry there as fast as possible. Our mission here is doomed. Alright, there you go. And that's kind of like the end of the quest. I guess we can go back there if we want to, but there's not much there, I believe. But I guess, you know, if I have the time. Probably just head back down there real quick. For now, though, let's see. Actually, I do wonder, well, where does this go? Does this kill me? Hopefully this doesn't kill me. I have an extra explosive vial, so I might as well use it here. Oh, it's just a chest. That'd be like a cool shortcut or something. But just a chest. Some random chest with nothing in it. Not worth. Oh well. That's just how it is, I guess. Let's see. We can go this way. This just goes back to, you know, the central square. Not that useful, to be honest. There's this guy here, right? You know. But as you can imagine, just like in the past, it really just heads to the central square. So I don't know. Is it really worth it? Was there another way? I can't remember if there's another way to go down here. I feel like there was a shortcut back to the central square from another direction, but I don't remember anymore which way it was. I don't know. Let's go this way. Avoid that spider. What's over here? Well, this goes over here. It doesn't really lead anywhere, like. Oh, that guy's over there. What the heck? Fighting these guys kind of suck, actually. But, okay, fine. Maybe if I could just kill it right away. No, we don't take any damage. We're just gonna, like, burst damage it. I think that's enough damage. There you go. Yeah, it's better just to kill it. Especially if you have ambush, obviously. At this point. Well, let's see. There's that. Keep forgetting about them. That's this way. Oh, I can go here, right. What's over here again? Oh, this is new, I think. Red herb. Blue herb. Lucky coin. Great. You know, might as well light this bonfire, because I think I have raw meat. You know, might as well. We're gonna cook some raw meat real quick. Let's have a quick barbecue. I have a lot of raw meat, apparently. I didn't realize. Oh, 3 raw meat. But instead of eating meat, you know, even though we're having a barbecue, we're just gonna eat these mushrooms instead. No meat for you, just mushrooms. You know why? Because I don't know. I'm a type of person that uses small HP potions the entire game. You know, like in any RPG. Oh, what the heck? He's this kind of sucks. I didn't get to use that in my ambush. Okay, fine. We'll just take the damage. Most likely, he's gonna like swipe at us. Yep. Every time. These enemies, they just attack you even though you've already won the battle. It's annoying. Monocle. Great. A monocle, I think, increases your accuracy, which sometimes can be useful. I think there's a better version of that, though. There's like a specific weapon, actually. I never got, because I don't know. I never got made use of it, because I feel like you gotta waste an accessory slot for it, but there is a weapon in this game that you can get pretty early on that does a lot of damage, but it has low accuracy. So you need to make up for it with an accessory that increases your accuracy in turn. Alright, we took some damage though. So I might as well do a bit of... I guess, well, which one's better? The Healing Whispers or Loving Whispers? Do a bit of that. Okay, I like to... some wine as well. Some wine going. Where's my wine? Give Dars her wine. She needs it. Alright. And by the way, I never actually did it, but you can also skin these guys. I mean, you might as well show it. You can skin them, you get fur. Some you can skin, some you can't. I've never bothered with it because it really is. I mean, for one, you only make use of the skin with a very specific recipe, which I never got in this playthrough, so it's just not really useful. But you can collect some skins. You can collect some furs, some skins, I guess, just for fun. I don't know. Let's see. And there's a bed here, actually. Can I save? Should I save here? I don't know if there's any enemies here. Oh, like the torch again. Something I didn't really do too much in my first playthrough, actually, was actually using the torch. It's a good idea to use the torch. You slow down your sanity loss. Annoying when your sanity goes down too quickly. Oh, there's this thing, by the way. Now, this is something new, actually. I don't know if it appears in every playthrough, but one, there's this thing. I mean, for one, there's this thing too. Moonless guard. I think this is implied that this is a guard who fused with like a wolf. I think because Moonless is the name of a wolf monster that we didn't actually ever meet actually in this playthrough, but I mentioned it. But Moonless is the name of the wolf. Apparently, they fused the wolf. You know, I'm assuming through the Sylvian ritual, which is quite strange, to say at least. But anyway, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming they. Well, let's see. We'll probably want to chop that off first, if I had to guess. I actually never fought these things very often. I'm gonna sweep the leg, and sure, we'll do that. And make sure that arm is off at the very least. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. That sword is OP. It just crits and then it dies. Great. Search meat cleaver. Right. There's this thing, by the way. Does this always appear in every run? I actually don't know, but you can look at this thing. It's weird, right? It's a weird dragon thing. There's a huge mystical beast slain here. The carcass has been here for ages, but the temperature of this forgotten city seems to preserve the body relatively well. The anatomy of the beast doesn't seem to favor insects or other maggots, which also help the preservation. The neck of the beast was cut with the spirit in the encounter. You got the war sign. Yeah, so you can always get a guaranteed war sign here, at least if you see this corpse. I actually don't remember. Sometimes in my playthroughs, I never remember if I went in here during present time, because I think you only see this during present time. In my last playthrough, actually, before this one, actually, I did see this one. At least, before I recorded and stuff. Investigate bars. They seem to lead outside. Well, how do we open those bars? We saw a switch here, actually, in the outside. Oop. There you go. So it's kind of like a little shortcut. We can always come back here if we need to. Oh, there's a chest here, actually. And nothing. Great. But there's nothing. That's like a pattern in Fear and Hunger. You open the chest and there's nothing inside. In a lot of other RPGs, there would be something, but there isn't. There you go. Might as well light these braziers up for fun. Why not? Very, very dreary place, you know. There you go. That's a little like place. Oh, Lagar is looking at something behind him. That's strange. I guess his sanity is low again. Stop being insane, Lagarde. Come on. It's kind of cool how the game makes each playthrough kind of different. Yeah. On one hand, you kind of can't really see everything in one playthrough. It's kind of hard to show everything. But on the other hand, I guess, like, you know, interesting how you can play it multiple times and see something slightly different every time. You know, nice way these turnips. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for pipe. I have a lot of tobacco. You know, I didn't realize I have so much tobacco. Tobacco. Guard. Smoke up. Blaze it, I guess. Well, I mean, blazing it is really a reference to, like, weed, not really tobacco. Anyway. Tobacco? I feel like I'm saying that weird. Tobacco? Tobacco. Tobacco. Alright. Yeah, I can, like, save. I don't know. Maybe I have, like, a bugged game. Even though it's not... in a way, the bug is fixed, actually. But normally, you would have to flip a coin. You know? I imagine if you don't kill all the enemies in the area, you would have to flip a coin. But I did, so... that is kind of like what it's supposed to do. But I remember, before I modded this game, anytime I try to save the bed, that that how do you say it? That the enemies were all cleared anyway, and trying to save the pet, it still activates the coin flip. You know, so even if nothing happens when you fail the coin flip, you have to, you know, do it again to like make sure you save, because you don't get the save option if you don't succeed. Anyway, but let's see. Well, what should I do next? I did save already, so that's there. I guess before I go down here, I mean, it's not really super necessary. It does require a little backtracking, which is annoying. But I guess I'm gonna do it. I mean, we might as well go back anyway, just to see what happened to those guys when they went to the basement and everything. I mean, it's just a small thing, really. Nothing that interesting, but we might as well, right? You know what? Since I'm here, actually, since there's this guy right here, I have a necromancy, right? So I'm gonna do this right now. Raise from the dead. 100% success rate because we have the greater blood magic. Normally, if you don't have the greater blood magic, it would be like a point flip as well. I think all you lose is like your mind, I guess. You just lose your mind, that's all. You know, the mind cost anyway. Give a name to your new ghoul. Sam. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Sam doesn't seem to remember his past life and seems to be confused about life in general. Shamelessly, he scratches his groin area. So yeah, necromancy is just a way to like raise that. You can't raise every single thing, you know, which is kind of a shame. I guess it'd be OP, but you can only raise like ghouls and skeletons, so very specific things in the ground. Skeletons in particular, like I think there's only 2 in the game, I think, or something like that. They're very specific. You know what? A little Easter egg, I guess. It's not much. You can talk to Sam, actually. Sam tries to form words. You'd like to tell you about his past as a farmer in a far-off village together with his wife and 2 children, and how one day, because of the prolonged dry season, he had to resort to other fields of work too. Sam joined a band of grave robbers and ended up in the Dungeons of Fear and Hunger in hopes of great riches, buried somewhere in these ancient ruins. The Dungeons of Fear and Hunger would prove to be the gravesite of Sam in the end. Let's continue, Sam. The ghoul stares at you with empty eyes, mouth open without a worry in the world. He's just a zombie now. Alright. Part of the reason why I want to do this, this might seem cruel. Let me just see. I think I got a... Well, hold on. You know, this is a weird prompt, but I think I got some arms. I got at least 1 arm, I think. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I ran back after I crashed, you know, to like go back and retrace my steps where I was, I did fight the guard again. I think I picked up an arm. I believe. I could be wrong. I might have misremembered. I swear I got an arm, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. You know, maybe I'm misremembering. Must have been some other like thing. You know. Never mind. I don't think I have an arm. Yeah, I don't think I got it. In that case, it doesn't matter. Anyway, either way, the reason I picked up Sam, and this is very cruel, I guess, but you see why. Again, I imagine if you play Fear and Hunger before, you probably know what I'm doing. I want to use a bone saw, actually. Alright, here you go, Sam. I'd like to get an arm, please? Thanks. Lagars, this is Sam with his task. I guess it must be done. I can't help with the inevitable. Oh, that's Lagard. Oh yeah, Lagard. Lagard doesn't like... I don't know. I mixed up Lagard and Darth. Very, how do you say, disturbing sound, you know, cutting off arms. In fact, you can do this with any character, even, you know, not zombies. I feel like it's less bad when it's just a zombie. You know, don't feel bad about Sam. He's just a zombie. Don't worry about him. He doesn't have a brain. Cut off the other arm. Cut off the legs as well if you want to, but it's not necessary. Goodbye, arms. I want to do that because I want to get arms. Yeah, here you go. An arm. You can also eat the arm if you want. You know, in a pinch, you can simply just snack on some zombie arms. No detriment, I think. Yeah, what I need is 2 more arms, actually. So, Sam, how about you join Grogoroth, I guess? You know, just like... Sam seems completely fine. You know, Sam is fine at everything. You know, Sam is a good employee. You know, he just does anything you want and doesn't need to be paid, actually. Anyway, with this sacrifice, your affinity for us is growing. Yeah, that's like a strategy as well. If you want to like gain a lot of affinity and grow enough, you can just sacrifice your random ghouls. Again, it's not infinite though. There is limited amount of ghouls, but there are a lot of ghouls in this game actually. But skeletons though are more useful because they have better stats. Ghouls by themselves are just like like they're just scratching people. They're not super useful. Anyway, so what I want to do, I actually want to go back to the entrance actually. And yep, they're gone. What happened to them? Well, something left here in the ground. You find Buckman's letter and the Ring of Wraiths. Another Ring of Wraiths. I think I already spoiled that actually. I mentioned how like we already... I don't know, I can't remember if I did or not, but like... I think I mentioned how like the reward for this whole quest, by the way, is the Ring of Wraiths, which we already got like 3 of, so now we have a 4th one for no reason. But we got a letter basically, so this is basically the conclusion of that quest. It's a letter written by the Crown Prince, Ludwig Buckman. Oh, noble warrior of the darkest dungeons! That's a different game. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Another warrior of the darkest dungeons, I must approach you with a feeble letter in this time of peril. Our initial mission in the dungeons has failed. We have let down Captain Rudimir of the dungeons. He is beyond our reach now. If you do run into him, or what's left of him, spare whatever honor he has left and put him out of his misery. We cannot spend another fleeting minute in this darkness. We fear for our lives, and fear for what we cannot control. Our sanity. I must admit with great shame that we must continue our journey without meeting you in person. All the things you've done for us, I leave you one of my precious family heirlooms, the Ring of Wraiths. May it aid in your quest to reach even deeper depths. Greatest regards, Prince Ludwig Buckman. There you go. So those guys live. They kind of left us though. And to be honest, killing them, basically killing most of them is like the better option if you want to get some cool stuff. But I don't know. I just ended up saving them. I feel like at this point, we're pretty overpowered anyway. I don't really need the extra help. But I don't know. I feel like it is kind of better to just kill them. But anyway. What am I doing? Oh yeah. My sanity's running low. Since my sanity is low. Oh, by the way, there's the option to suicide. That's an option you can get, by the way. That's just a fancy way to quit the game. I didn't show that off last time, I guess. I remember there was that one time where Lagarde died. I should have used that instead. I don't know. Anyway, well, since my sanity's low, might as well just do that real quick. I can do it again, but my sanity will become 1, and I don't want to risk it. Accidentally just going insane randomly in the menu. So instead, I will feed everyone. So I want to do first. And I will, just do some drugs real quick. Just do some hard drugs. Opium. I think there's no addiction mechanics. Alright. There you go. Yeah, everyone's good. Should I fight this guy? Probably a bad idea. Yeah, whatever, since we're here. Since we're here. Alright, so I should probably attack that. Or should I? And how much HP do these things have? I should maybe do that. In case I don't know. I'm trying to think. How do I strategically think about this? Ragrudir can do this. Maybe if he crits, it'll be really great. Yeah, let's do that. That's not great. Let's do that. So you will... This... I mean, I imagine... I don't know how much HP... I don't know how much HP this thing has. For the arms. I think... It's gotta be low, right? Usually 1,000 damage is a lot for this game. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is actually steal. You can get an empty scroll from this enemy actually, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna do that. Probably a bad idea. If I end up, getting killed, that'll be horrible. Again, empty scroll or a quill. Okay, we got a quill. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna live with it. You can save scum, and try to get an empty scroll, but I don't need to do that. All right. So we got rid of the arms. The arms are very important to get rid of because, spoiler alert, those arms can hit for a lot. So that's why I want to get rid of it. Anyway, now it's pretty much done. Once it loses arms, it's pretty much dead. I think, unless it tackles us. Doesn't look at any other attack. I don't think so. It's dead. Right. Therefore, you know, we defeated Executioner Smo, basically. Except he doesn't have a hammer, I guess. Also, can I not? That's weird. Search. You find the cell keys. Yeah, useless reward, by the way. Not even a good drop. It's just the cell keys for prison. That's also kind of weird how we had to interact like here. Get wrong. Anyway, so that's that. What do you want to do now, actually? I'd like to get one more zombie, actually. Where's the other zombie? I'd like to get more arms. It'd be great if we got more arms, you know? Let's see. Oh, there's this guy, but does he have arms? I don't remember if he has arms or not. I can't remember. Well, let's try anyway. Use necromancy. Rise from your grave! Yeah, give a new name. I don't know. Tim. I can't. First name that comes to my mind. It doesn't really matter. Tim doesn't remember anything. He's just a zombie. Alright. Again, these are ghouls, by the way. I believe... I don't know if they're unique, but... I believe if you talk to this one, they have a different backstory, right? Tim tries to form words. He would like to tell you about his past as a guard in the Rodon prisons built over the dungeons of fear and hunger. How he saw the place overrun by madness slowly until it ended up in the state it's in today. How Tim starved to death after locking himself away from all the terrors his comrade had performed upon each other. Well, another backstory. I think all the ghouls have unique backstories, I think. Don't quote me on that. There is actually addiction mechanics in the second game. Yeah, I haven't actually done... I have not touched the second game at all. I kind of just checked... You know, I just kind of like looked at a little bit. You know, I know about the characters a little bit, not a lot. You know, I was just scrolling the wiki, you know, and I saw a bit of Fear and Hunger too. I was just checking, you know, what kind of characters you can play as in that game. There's a lot more, actually. There's a lot more choices, it seems like. Kind of interesting. It takes place a little bit more modern, too. So that's kind of cool. You know, there's like guns and everything. But I haven't touched the game yet, so... Oh. I'll probably after this, you know, after this game. Maybe not immediately, but eventually I like to play the sequel, obviously. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to, like, cut off his arms, by the way. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Bonesaw. Bonesaw. Where are you, Bonesaw? Bonesaw, where are you? Bonesaw. I think bonesaws are yeah, they're reusable. You know, you can get more than one bonesaw, but like, I mean, obviously you don't need more than one anyway, so. Off an arm. Seems like Lagarde assists every time. I think, yeah, depending on the characters they have in the party. You know, Lagarde can help, or like Ragnavidir can help. It really depends. Usually you cut off your own arm, actually. Unless you're missing the other arm. That's when like another party member helps. There's like very different variations, actually, where other party members cut off your own arms. It's quite morbid. Don't worry about it. We're just cutting off an arm of a corpse, really. Alright, it's fine. Unless I accidentally like misclick and then like accidentally cut off my own arm. You know, that really bad. That would be really bad. Again, limbs in this game are quite valuable. You lose a limb, you know, especially if you're the playable character, it's like really bad. Like if you lose a leg, you start limping. If you lose both legs, you start crawling. You know, you imagine how slow that would be. It just kind of sucks. Let me save here. Again, I don't know why the game is allowing to save without coin flip. It is definitely much more convenient. Saves much more time. But it does feel like I'm cheating a little bit. You know, but it's fine. You know, I feel like it's not too bad. It's not really cheating. I feel like cheating is if you, I guess cheating would be like if you modded the game to get like 99 books of enlightenment, which I was tempted to do, actually, at some point. I'm trying to do that. You know, actually, I might as well open these prisons. I haven't done this yet. So yeah, there's a bunch of beds in here, a bunch of like prison cells. I haven't actually explored the prison all that much. Soulstone, no. Okay, I mean, that's useful. I mean, at a certain point, I don't really need that much soulstones anymore, but I guess it's not too bad to have a little bit more. Just to have the option. There's a blanket. Something over here? It is a lucky coin. Great. Alright, so let's continue onwards. So this is where we were before. We're in the past version of Mahabharata as well. Let's explore. So let's go down here. I think there's something over here, right? I believe so. I mean, there's some stuff good loot. Pine cone. You know, there's like a whole pine cone thing, by the way. I swear there's something here. Never mind. I must have misremembered. I swear there was like an item here that you can get. Maybe I'm in the wrong version of Mahabharata. Let's see. Actually, let's test my theory out. Might as well light these beacons. I have so much tinderboxes, by the way. I have like what? Oops. You can see it now. I have what? 31? 31 tinderboxes. Might as well. You know, we don't use enough tinderboxes by end of the game. That's why I was. Here you go. Yeah, it's right here. I might have missed it, but there's like a shiny thing here. It's a lucky coin. Alright. I remember that. I guess it's not that worth it, though. It's just a lucky coin. It's not even that special. I thought it was like a soul stone or something, but I guess I must have misremembered. I guess you only get that in the past. Or in the present, rather. Again, I keep mixing up present and past in my head. That's good. That's more torches. Or at least one more torch anyway. Go down here. You know, normally this path is actually broken. In the present. You can't go down here. In the present, you can go here in the past. Actually. Right with you, starting to feel hungry. Not feeling hungry. I could feed him the arm, you know, but I don't want. I guess we'll just conjure up more bread. You know? Easy. At the same time, might as well get more wine. So to heal up from the cost of conjuring bread. No, the ghoul also gets hungry. Actually. But I don't think it's worth feeding it. You know, it's like this, you know, this ghoul guy. Tim doesn't need to eat, okay? It's fine. He can't die. He's already dead. So it's fine. Get more stuff here. Loot, loot, loot. Loot, loot, loot. Yeah, then we just go back down, I think. Because that's up is where we were before, actually. I think? I remember. I think that's right. This way. There's this strange creature. It's tied up. There's a creature hanging on the chains here. Poke it. No reaction. This not. Throwing dart. I love throwing darts. I never use throwable items actually in every RPG ever. I always feel like I think I'm consumable. It's like I don't want to use it. I want to save for later, but I never use it. All right. I remember when I first came here. I got really stuck on this part actually. I'm just gonna show my thought process. But I remember there's a pit of torment here. At some point I jumped down here. It's a bad idea. Don't jump down there. You'll break both your legs. Obviously. So don't do that. But let's explore a little bit. Let's see. Grab some more loot. Coins. It's like it's a weird place, but it's fine. Nothing seems all that dangerous at the moment. Okay. Iron cuirass. And ghouls like equip stuff. They cannot. It's always just naked. So it doesn't matter. I think everyone else already has plate mail, right? Like I got lucky with the loot, by the way. Everyone got plate mail. Somehow. I don't know. Everyone just got plate mail. Plate mail is pretty good. I think it has pretty high defense stat. Obviously. And it makes sense in real life, too. It's not the best armor, though, but it's nearly the best armor. Also, there's this guy. He's just hanging out, really. Just by himself. You shouldn't bother him. Let's see. Oh, scrolls. I do have some lucky coins. Might as well use it here. I don't know what else we can get. Squirrel Pyramid's Tree. Oh, that's just another one. I think I already have that one. Iron Arrow. So there's this, by the way. The lever is jammed. There are chains hanging from the ceiling waiting for a sacrifice. Put Ragnavir in chains? Put Lagard in chains? Yeah, so you have to sacrifice somebody here. And you think, well, I don't want to sacrifice my party members. And it seems like you can't just sacrifice like a ghoul as well. It doesn't have the option. I don't know what they would say if you try to put them in chains. I don't know. They'd probably get mad. But you can probably do that. I don't know. Depending. Yeah, so I was kind of stuck because I didn't want to like sacrifice a party member. That seems very extreme, you know. You lose. I mean, practically speaking, you know, you lose a lot of offensive power if you do that. So you kind of don't want to do that unless you're like very, I don't know, unless you're very, how do you say, like you plan ahead, right? And you want to sacrifice somebody, then you can just recruit another person you meet in dungeon and whatnot. Anyway, I was kind of stuck, so I wasn't sure what to do. I eventually did jump down there. Again, bad idea. I think, yeah, what happens if you jump down there right now? I think there's just like a bunch of like mining machines. I think it's just a hole, and it's like there's some stuff where someone is like trying to like build. They're trying to dig out, you know, something in there, but it's really nothing. Let's see. So the way you're supposed to do this actually is, let's see. I guess I have to go the other way because I can't do it here. But there is a place where you can actually drop down. So you think like, well, you can't drop down in that hole. I guess, you know, I don't want to show it because if I drop down there after restarts, I don't want to like reload. It's gonna be tedious to walk all the way back here. But the idea is that, yeah, if you drop down there, you kind of learn like you can't really do anything in there. But if you swap back to the present and then you drop down there, there is something there. Actually. So you learn in the past someone's building something. But in the present, you know, they've built it, right? It's done. But if you just drop down there again, you just break your legs, and it's like not that great. But you don't want to break your legs again. At least I don't want to break my legs. So what you want to do is actually go back to the present. So let's do that real quick. I could have saved some time by just doing it now. I just want to show the context of why I'm doing this, because I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, it's just strange to just do this out of nowhere. But at least that's my, that's my thought process anyway. That's how I discovered like what you're supposed to do. Yes, that makes sense. So I go down here. Where is it? Actually, did I do it wrong? I'm not sure. No. Well, this is the wrong way, right? How do you get back up the other way? I can't remember. All right, what was it? Like, I can't remember. It wasn't this way. I guess I would have to go. I mean, it makes sense, but I guess I have to go here. What was it? This way, and then you go this way. Oh yeah, there was that thing I forgot about. I forgot about the beacon that was just right there. Totally forgot about it. Get him, Tim. Very loyal zombie. In fact, it has no choice actually. It has no choice but be loyal. It has no critical thinking skills. In fact, I think the brain doesn't even work. Anyway. So you want to go here during the present time, and you're like, well, what do I do, right? So I was just trying different things, and it's like, well, you can throw a stone in this pit, because there's another pit that we saw before, that if you throw a stone, it seems to lead nowhere. In fact, I never jumped down that pit, actually. The other pit, seems like if you jump down, I mean, I assume it's a game over. But however, if you throw a stone here, hit something fairly close by. It's like, whoa, what the? That means that if you jump down here, it should be fairly safe, actually. So let's try that. Whee! I mean, normally it'd be kind of risky, right? You jump down just a random pit, but that's why you need stones. Check if you can actually jump down. There you go. So you can go here, and this is a little secret entrance. Amazing. This also connects here. I mean, we don't really need this, I guess, but it's, I guess, a little shortcut just in case. But yeah, it leads here. Funnily enough, I remember actually I went here before, and it's like I learned about this, and then I think I died on the way somehow. I think it was when I first dropped down and like I broke my legs. Actually, I remember I dropped down there from the other way, from the pit, the giant pit that we saw in the temple, and then I broke my legs, and I found this spot, and I was like, oh, there's a shortcut here, so I might as well go here instead. But if you go here without jumping down first, you actually don't know about the stone slab. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if the developer acknowledged that. Actually, if you already know about that shortcut, then you could just just go there immediately. Anyway, so there's a couple of things you can do here. I mean, for one, there's this. There's an ancient table with multiple hand-shaped embeddings. The text says, "Soaked in the blood of war, a spear that matches the strength of 40 men." All right. Well, this is why I needed those arms. So put the arm there. Put the arm there. Put the arm there. And here you go. Thanks, Tim and Sam, for putting your arms over here. So that unlocks that. It's like a very easy way, I guess you have to do very specific things, though. Yeah, I got like necromancy. I mean, you can get arms in general, though. Like, you can cut off any kind of arm, really. It's just that if you use necromancy, it's, not as bad as like just sacrificing your arms. But that's an easy way to just get this. A large spear laying on the table. It gives you an intimidating impression on first glance. You got Sergio Spear. Congratulations. I think that's one of the strongest weapons in the game, I think. Sergio Spear. I think it's two-handed, though, so you can't use a shield. It's not the biggest deal, really. Shields are not that special, really. Shields just give you extra defense. But yeah, it's a very strong spear. Used by Sergio tribes in northern parts of the Western world. I think, the origin of this spear, if you didn't already know, it's actually a reference to a YouTuber. So it's like it's just a the YouTuber spear, actually. To be honest, I'm kind of good, actually. I don't really need it. So, I mean, maybe my asthma. I don't know. I mean, sure, why not? I'll give it to a Lagarde, just for extra firepower, I guess. I want to keep Blue Sin. Blue Sin has the damage over time. Ragnadir has the Eastern Sword, which is critical hit rate. So I guess I'll give it to Lagarde, so just extra attack. I think it does a lot of attacks. It does. I think it is the strongest weapon in the game. But yeah, it's just a reference to a YouTuber, I think. I'm not super familiar with his content, really, but apparently he played Fear and Hunger, and then he's like a big YouTuber, relatively. I mean, relative to me anyway, but and so that's why he has his own like little reference in the game. To be honest, my first impression of his content, though, is kind of like, not to say that his content is bad, but my first impression is like, it's not that great, because I mean, one of the first things he does is he I think he growls. He growls when he starts a video. He goes like that, which reminds me of what's that guy? Tim Allen, I want to say, from some like sitcom show. He does, he always does that in the beginning of the video. I don't know. Anyway, something like that, and also like his Let's Play, for Fear and Hunger, the resolution's all stretched. That's kind of weird. To be honest, I made the same mistake too, but like. You should not stretch the resolution when you capture games. When the game has like a small resolution, you shouldn't stretch it on OBS, because it just kind of stretches the pixels. It just looks weird. It looks bad if you do that. Just in general, you got to keep the resolution, I guess, scale, if that makes sense. Like, you got to keep the dimensions like the same when you like resize anything, really. That's like a very basic thing you do. With anything, like pictures or like anything like video. So it's not a good idea to just simply stretch the game. It just looks bad. Anyway, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I want to just get it. Anyway, here's the pit, by the way. So this is where you normally go drop down if you try to just jump down here. Again, bad idea. But yeah, here's a bunch of like weird things, by the way. Husk of a body. I think you learn more about this if you have a different character in your party, but basically someone made a laboratory here where you can let's read this. There's a scientific notes written here. The husk growth has been perfected to the point the process is simple enough for an infant to use. I have created the perfect balance of the liquid and the black growth hormone to support the creation of mock life. A mere addition of blood in the liquid can replicate the origin of the blood donated to striking accuracy. Alright. I mean, let's try that. Empty tank, that seems to be in the best condition. There's a small opening here. We can add a drop of your blood into the water. Add some blood. You make a small cut on your finger and let some blood out. Blood mixes with the water in the most bizarre ways. The red trail of blood swirls slowly to the middle of the tank. In the middle, the blood concentrates and slowly starts to grow mass. I think the lore, again, there's not much to it, but like I think the black liquid stuff As mentioned, in the notes, actually, it's a type of liquid that encourages growth. Encourages like kind of like, I don't know, encourages like growing anything really. And you would think that will heal wounds, like you like slap it on your wounds, but it doesn't work. It seems like at least you can't use it as a healing potion anyway. But human husk is fully grown. And there you go. You create an empty husk of yourself. Blank eyes, it stares at you, now realize the resemblance the two of you share. The husk doesn't seem to be capable of anything constructive, Yeah, so there you go. You can make a clone of yourself. It's a naked clone of yourself. Isn't that strange? Doesn't seem to react or do anything really, it just walks around. That's actually important, actually. That's actually essential to how you progress. Tim is weak from hunger. Well, you don't, I'm not gonna feed you. Okay, Tim? You don't need to. You don't need to eat. Bread. I'm gonna feed everybody else, I have too many mouths to feed. I can't feed another one. You're just gonna starve to death. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tim. Your stomach doesn't even work anyway. It's an illusion. Blue herb. Magic. Natural doctrine. Actually, already got all of those. All those like lore books I've seen before. Cabbage. Carrots. Alright. Let's go over here. There's a gridiron blocking your path. Move out of the way. If you go over here, you actually end up back in the Temple of Torment. So there's a little shortcut back here. Oh, Soulstone. Was that there before? Can't remember. There you go. You notice your little clone follows you as well. So here's the next step. I mean, for one, you do not drop down there. You throw a stone. And it's like... the drop is long, yeah. You, let's see. You turn back time is what you need to do. You simply need to travel back to the past. And by the way, somehow your clone follows you. I don't know how that works. I mean, I guess it's all just magic mumbo jumbo anyway, but it's kind of weird how like you travel back in time and yet your clone follows you even though it's not connected to you. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe because technically, I guess the way the time travel works in this game is like that you time travel and therefore the genetic copy of yourself also time travels. I guess if that makes sense. Not weird, but there you go. So we did that. So we can activate this. So instead of using your own party members, you instead use a copy of yourself. Which is in a way kind of creepy when you think about it. And I guess you'll see, it's kind of violent, in this next scene in a way, but don't worry about it. Sacrifice the husk. There you go. Next thing you gotta do is gotta do this. Oh, there's also someone's following us. I wonder, does this work, by the way? I don't see if this works. Bear trap. I never use bear traps. Come on, step on the bear trap. Come on. Hello? Okay, well, it's not doing it. Okay, bye. Bye. So yeah, you gotta use these chains. You gotta like, oh. Okay, now it's walking again. Good thing the bear traps don't activate on me. Right? Oh, come on. Hello? Walk in the bear trap. It doesn't work. The bear trap doesn't work. What the heck? Okay, fine, whatever. We're just gonna do this as quickly as we can. Go, 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 go. Good thing it's censored. Sort of? It's sort of censored. Do that, and then they've got to spam this. Rip the skin off. Ugh. That's bloody violent. Alright. There you go. And yeah, we don't need to fight that thing. At least not yet. I mean, you can. There's really not much of a downside, really. I think we're powerful enough to deal with it, but we're gonna avoid that for now. Okay. Yeah. But as you can see, a bunch of blood came out. I didn't realize that Husk has so much blood. But let's see. What should I do? Well, what I kind of want to try out, actually. I never tried this out before. Let's see. Guess what I want to do? I want to try the method of using the war side. Remember the war side? I got like three in total. But I somehow got 2 in one crate, I think, or like a chest or something for some reason. I don't know how that happened. But we also got the war side from that weird like beast we got in prison. So I think, I don't know, assuming that corpse is always there, I guess it's guaranteed. But as you can see, it says here it's ideal for opponents and target, or ideal for multiple opponents and targets. So it seems like it has an AoE attack, and that's actually very useful for this fight. Actually, as maybe you'll see, I can't craft any more torches. I guess I don't have any more torches. I have one torch. Might as well use it. And before, because I know I'm obviously a boss fight is coming up, so let's see. I should probably, I guess, might as well use some Taco, Darce. I mean that's good. I don't think anyone else needs mine. It's just her because she has all the spells. I mean, I just give the spells to the player character usually. You hear something. As if something was rising from the pool of blood. There you go. Freaking like, what was it, like Jason style, you know? Jason, the guy that like walks towards you and kills you in the horror movies. There you go, it's this guy. It's the tormented one. So what should we do? I mean, for one, I guess we'll just hit them. I think that's the best thing. Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to think if there's anything better I can do, but I missed. Keep missing. Stop missing. Come on. Oh, come on. Seriously? Okay. It doesn't seem so bad, actually. For now, anyway. So we're just gonna keep attacking. Actually, Darce for Darce. Well, actually for Darce, I think I want her to do fast attack. I actually wanted her to like use the blue sin, you know, fire thing, but I guess it doesn't seem to work. No, it seems like they don't have this as effect. Anyway, Tormented One stops his attacks and retreats closer to the center of the pool. A terrible sensation fills you, as if something is about to happen that should remain unknown to human eyes. There you go, second phase. He summons a bunch of weird wheel things. I don't know, it's strange. But I guess the gimmick of this fight, by the way, is to actually jam the other wheels first, because you can't attack the first wheel, I guess, right away. It's actually a very dangerous fight. Actually, I think it's one of the hardest fights in the game, in a way. Let's see. I wonder if it trivializes if I have more side. Let's see. That. I guess Lagarde. I don't know. Same thing. Or maybe, well, Lagarde will attack the third. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I think it's the way it works is supposed to jam both of these circles, these wheels, at the same time, if that makes sense. The Ragvadir has the war side, so he can attack all of them at once. So maybe that works. Oh, there you go. Okay, so you just jam both of them. I mean, pretty simple, I guess, if you have a lot of party members. However, ow, that sucks. Well, now we should attack. Okay, attack Tim. That's fine. Who cares about Tim? You know, who cares about Tim? Attack you. Be great if you're on fire. All right. Well, now we're just gonna like go buck wild on this guy, this Mr. Meat guy. Go back into your blood pool. Uh-oh. Owie. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Dead, yeah? Okay, we did a lot of damage, I feel like. Darce's party was victorious. Amazing. Took a bit of damage, though. The wheels of torment along the Tormented One sank into the pool of blood as quietly as they rose from it. You feel as if a millennia of torment just slipped before your eyes. You almost feel sorry for this tormented deity. But any feeling of pity is greatly overshadowed by your feelings of great accomplishment. Not just a personal accomplishment, but as if something greater has just started to change. The cogs of fear and hunger have just begun to rotate on the larger scale. Get the tormented soul with you. Amazing. Actually, do you get like... I was wondering, actually, do the special souls have anything particular? Any special description on it? Enlightened soul... Okay, it doesn't say. It just says one of the grand souls that work as key. So, not much. Alright, there you go. Let's see. Well, we're kind of hit for a while, so I guess we gotta heal up. Healing. Whispers, like so. What kind of sucks is the broken bones. I guess Ragnavir's the only one that got it. I mean, Tim doesn't count. Again, Tim is not a person. Anyway, let's see, what else? I guess, yeah, what I should do is this. Just for free. You just do this for free. If I put the salmon snake soul, just like a little bit, then the bleeding goes away. The broken bones, by the way, the side effect of broken bones seems like it just decreases your maximum health a little bit. It's not too bad to be, you know, relative to a lot of other like horrible things that can happen in this game. Broken bones, ironically, is not that bad. I don't know if the developer accidentally like nerfed it, you know, but like you basically just lose like 10 HP, 10 maximum HP, which is not that bad. It's like relatively like very, very minor effect compared to everything else. So it's yes, that's probably the best outcome we could have got. Man, as far as I know, I mean, Tormented one, yeah, not too bad. It's just like broken bones again, not that bad. It's just that the Tormented one can actually just do a lot of damage, especially if you're not aware of his gimmick. Definitely the first time I fought that guy, I was not aware of his gimmick, so I took a lot of damage first time. Anyway, what can we can do? Well, what we can do now is actually go back here, actually. Here's the Tormented one, you know? I guess, again, like, it's kind of like this time travel shenanigans. You beat them in the past, so like in the present, they're also defeated. They're just here. The Tormented one is laying down here, breathing heavily. Seems like the time has worn him down. His body is parched and withered. He doesn't appear to be able to do anything anymore. Desperately gasping for his last breath, the Tormented one passes on his knowledge to you. The magic Chains of Torment is etched to your head. Chains of I said that weirdly, but Chains of Torment. There you go. He's just here. He's just, you know, he's just hanging out in his last moments without any limbs, I guess. Got a spell though, which is a spell he used on Ragnadir, actually, which is Chain of Torment. Chains of Torment. They cause a lot of mine, but supposedly it can do a lot of damage. But some of the chains that tormented Chambara for hundreds of years. Chambara. I don't know if you learn his name anywhere else, but yeah, that's his original name. Chambara. Chambara, the Tormented one, Vatia, the Enlightened one, Nilvin, the Endless one, I guess. And Francois, I think it was mentioned before, is the last soul that we need to get. Hello, M-Chan, by the way. I didn't hear your message. That's a lot. That's a lot of messages all at once. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Like my content, that's great. Yeah, alright. I guess you're not sticking around though, it seems like. But I guess thanks for coming by. Anyway. Alright, so after we got the Chains of Torment. Oh, we can go down here. Let me double check. Is it like, should we be in the past or the present? I don't remember actually. Over here. Also, oh, I didn't realize that. You can get a soul stone there? Yeah, you get plenty of chances to get soul stones. I feel like the more important, like, you know, early on, get like very powerful. Anyway, so yeah, let's go back to the past because that place was broken. The present, however, I believe, yep, that guy has unleashed himself from the chains. Well, that's not great. But well, let's see. Yeah. Damn it! I wasn't able to like get the ambush. I did it too early, I guess. Well. As you can see, this is a white angel. Has a bunch of limbs. Also has a heart. I think the best thing to do is actually destroy the heart. And I think the best way to do that actually is to do some kind of magic. So, I mean, let's see. I mean, the black orb, I guess, is the best one. It seems to hit multiple times, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. Lagarde, just in case, hit the heart, and you just do that. Oh yeah, he still has the war sign. Probably change that. I only hit once, unfortunately. Well, okay, well, it worked out. I don't know if Ragnardir finished it off or it was the Black Ore, but there you go. This White Angel is actually important. If you use a Soul Stone here, you actually get a unique soul. It doesn't say in the description here, but it gives you the White Angel soul, which is really good. The White Angel soul basically allows you to get extra turn, just automatically, which in this kind of game is very important. Just doubling the amount of turns you can do against the enemy is a very important thing to do. Is it better to have it on the main character? I don't know. Might as well, I guess. I guess you'll get the sound thing, so it's fine. Also, you should change your weapons back to the katana and a shield. It's very Dark Souls setup, by the way. I feel like a lot of newbies do that. Katana and shield. I feel like it doesn't make sense, right? Because technically, historically speaking, you wouldn't use a katana with a shield. It'd be just weird. I mean, a lot of like Japanese warfare was with two hands. Actually, you would use like a spear, like a polearm, or like a bow and arrow. At least in medieval times. Using a shield wasn't that common, at least traditional like European style shield. As far as I know, anyway. I mean, that's how I understand it. But anyway, well, since we're here, let's yeah. So we have all the souls. We have the just to see it real quick. We have the Endless Soul, we have the Tormented Soul, and we have the Enlightened Soul. We have all the souls necessary to get past this guard. Human, I see you got the Endless Soul, the Tormented Soul, and the Enlightened Soul. You possess all the required degrees to pass through. As a last trial, I shall challenge you. Are you ready? What do you mean? An honorable due to the demise of one of us. Hunger is driving Tim mad. Actually, I've never actually seen. Does the ghoul like actually die from lack of eating? I don't know. I know that you die actually as a player character, and I imagine other party members. If your hunger reaches 0, then you just die. But prepare yourself, and then we fight. Hundreds of years without anyone passing by, my mind was already lost. I thank you for waking me up. Now let us duel the last figurine standing. Alrighty, it's a duel. I mean, let's see. I don't know. I guess we just get rid of the limbs. It was funny, actually. I remember when I fought this before in my previous playthroughs. I guess it was just bugged, but maybe I should have doubled up on limbs. I mean, did there. No. I remember fighting this guy in the previous playthrough, and for some reason, whenever we started the fight, all its limbs were gone. I don't know why. It's just weird. I don't know how that happened. But it seems like it's working now. I don't know why it happened before. I don't know, there's some kind of weird bug. I feel like. I could be wrong, but for some weird reason, when we fight this guy, his limbs will all, just go away. Should I kill his head instead? I don't know. I did a lot of damage to the torso, I feel like. Okay, there, and it's dead now. It's dead. Pile of nameless remains are left here. How sad. It's the kid, I remember. It was the kid that we saw before in the past. I wonder if there's extra dialogue. We talk to the kid again. I'm not sure. It'd be kind of weird though. Be like, hey, I killed you. In the future, you will die. Alright, so we go in here. Maybe it was a mistake coming in these dungeons. Maybe so. Bone saw. An angry howl is locked in the cage. Oh, here's Francois. Well, hello, my fair lady. If you're this far, it must mean that another cycle's begin, huh? It's all pointless, We're nothing but puppets. There's no real domination. So yes, I am ready. Take this key. You will need it. Proceed back in time and you will find my younger self. Kill him, and you'll get what you're after. Got the king's passage key. Okay, so that's the key to open the gate in the past. Kill him if you can, that is. Puppets, what are you talking about? Where's the fun in me explaining everything? It took me numerous life cycles to understand the greater scheme of things. Let me at least enjoy your ignorance. It's one of the last pleasures I got left. Can I get a torch, please? I can't craft any more torches. No. Oh well. How do I kill you? I used to be quite a cocky one. Use that to your advantage. Alright. That's kind of like a hint. What are these dogs? I've used a couple generations of breed this magnificent war dog. They are ferocious little bastards. Alright. Well, let's continue on the right. That's a torch. I guess it just gave us a torch. But usually a cloth fragment and a stick usually can make a torch if you have a tinderbox. A lot of barking. Uh-oh. Nope. Bye-bye. I guess he let the dogs out. Very loud. The barking is very loud. I guess the dogs don't follow you in here. Also kind of weird. You saw the description there. It said like the gates open, which is kind of weird. There's no gates. It's cages. Anyway, so here's another mysterious organ. Cannot tell what the organ is, but yeah. At least I think we saw the description before. Let's cut it open. You cut the veins open, and some purple liquid seeps from the open cut. The organ stops moving completely. This must have been the last one. You hear a faint scream-like sounds echoing through the dungeon. Seems like an older presence has died. Just the idea is monumental and almost too much for you to bear. So there you go. We cut out all of the, I guess, hearts of something. I mean, I guess we'll see. Was it ever explained where that's connected to? I can't remember if it was. But that's like a thing that we need to do, I guess. I mean, there's multiple endings we can get in this game, and I think we're almost basically primed to like get several ones. But, you know, killing all of the organs, the purple organ things, is part of it as well. Also, Tim is blind from hunger. Does Tim die if he starves to death? How does that work? You know, he's just a weird ghoul thing, right? Like, he's just crawling on the ground now because he's so hungry. I'm so hungry. Feed me. And I'm like, nah, that's okay. Eh. You're like a corpse. It's fine, you know? Ethically speaking. Oh, what? The enemy showed up. And they realized it would be here. Get out of here. Anyway. Oh. Another one. What I'm trying to do, by the way, you know, before we go back to the past and, like, open the gates, because I feel like that's basically, you know, that's like, how do you say? That's kind of like the, near the end. We're basically at end game, you know, already. You know, the game's relatively quick. I mean, relatively, like a typical RPG anyway, if you know what you're doing. At least on, you know, the default difficulty. I imagine the harder modes are much harder, obviously. I don't know. But anyway, I think it's a good length. I mean, often the games I play, you know, not that long. I don't really play like 100-hour RPGs. At least not anymore, anyway. I feel like that takes way too long. Anyway. Mushrooms. Everyone just see a little bit. I guess it wasted the mushrooms, but I could also just summon bread. You know, I could just summon bread. That's the thing I could do. There's some water. You know what? Fine. I'll feed Tim. Here you go. I mean, I guess raw meat. You know, raw meat is a thing that, oh, he does get poisoned though. Huh? I didn't realize. Huh. You would think raw meat would work on a ghoul, but I guess not. Now he's worse off, actually. Never mind. I thought it would work because he's a ghoul and everything, right? He's just a monster. Oh well. Anyway, I don't want to waste my good food on Tim. He doesn't deserve it. Poison and everything. Whatever. He'll live. I guess I would like the candy back. I guess I'll get ale. Have some ale. And there you go. Now, Tim is not doing so well, but we'll just say. I'm just dragging him along. I don't know. I don't even need him really. I'm probably gonna get you know, kick him out of the party soon. For now, we'll keep it as like a little meat shield. Anyway, So we save the game. We're close to like an ending. I mean, there's multiple endings, and I think the plan is to basically get as much endings as I can, at least for the standard ending. Now, again, there's some special endings you can get like in different modes, but at least for the sake of like of a convenience of getting like all the normal endings, basically, I think it's possible with this save. That's probably gonna do. But there you go. So I guess next time, we're gonna finish the City Mahab.